When someone says, "I miss you," and you don't miss them, what do you reply? It has been a while. Edit what? Question mark. I don't understand, and thank you. This is probably the best serious one. All of these answers have just led me to the conclusion that I am no longer missed by very important people in my life. We'll see each other soon enough. An ex said this to me a while back. I replied with, "Yes, we've had a lot of good times together, etc." So I didn't ignore the reaching out, but I didn't say I missed them back. Finger guns. Me too, because I miss me too. The Verizon subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. I might just use this even though I have Sprint. Depends on the person. If it's family or something, I say, "I miss you too," because it takes nothing to make their day a little better. If it's your ex or something, then just reply with lol, and leave. Pretty much. I also don't tend to miss people. I have to pretend I do so I don't seem crazy. Don't waste your time on me, you're already a voice inside my head. Insoid moid. New phone, who dis? Same phone, who dis? Dis phone, who new? Hashtag THENWHOWASPHONE. Edit. Jesus. 2 silver in my first gold. I didn't expect this comment to blow up the way it did. God damn it, hahaha. Removed. As someone who was recently met with the reply, "Ah," and nothing more. Thank you for saying this. It broke my heart to receive an answer like that from a person who I held in such high esteem. So impersonal and downright cold. To know that someone out there actually understands that a person may be reaching out with nothing but the purest intentions. To let them know that the memories you shared together are still treasured gives me a fair bit of joy, even if it was meaningless. The person you answered probably smiled and their heart may have gotten a little warmer inside. Thank you for being a good, empathetic human. If it's an ex, I don't miss you. Best to be blunt. Family member, miss you too. They're family. As long as you don't hate them, then it doesn't cost you anything to be nice. What if you miss the ex? Don't. Real talk. They're an ex for a reason. You'll only miss the positives about that person. Don't forget about the negatives. Edit. Yes, I get it. Not all relationships fall into this situation. This is not a one-all-be-all by any means. Your mileage may vary. Not everyone has messy breakups though. Sometimes you just realize that it isn't going to work for whatever reasons. Could be as simple as schedules. You may not have enough time for him, or maybe they moved for a career opportunity. Or maybe you were going through some serious issues in life and just weren't in a good place to be dating. Not every relationship ends because some cheated or someone was a horrible person. Life may just make you two drift apart so you can still absolutely miss an ex. You must have bad aim. Yeet. Edit. Thanks for popping my Reddit silver cherry, you awesome stranger. Whenever all else fails, remember to yeet. I know. See you on a desert planet. Just say I miss you too very fast. I miss you too. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Han Solo that bitch with I know. Ah, hope all is well. Quote. Truth is, if I don't miss them even when they just said they miss me. Like you forget you miss someone, but when you think of them or when you're reminded somehow you realize you do miss them. I probs don't really feel the need want to know about their life necessarily, so I end it there. Instead of continuing the convo or asking how they are. Edit. Emo. This is the equivalent of saying, "Aw, thanks" to someone at a bar or a club who just complimented me, but I find them kinda creepy and I want to get away before they keep talking to me. I mean, there aren't that many people who, if they said, "I miss you," I wouldn't then actually miss. Even a teeny bit. Like maybe a feeling of nostalgia. Like I miss all my friends and family. My former SOs and maybe even casual acquaintances. Heck, I get attached easy and am generally overly affectionate, so I am often the one who's reaching out if anything. People who don't bring up even that bit of feeling is someone who I feel uncomfortable continuing the convo or the relationship to begin with, cause I know they want something more than I can give. Someone of an opposite sex who I think no wants more and I don't reciprocate. I've replied with a polite "you too" before, and oftentimes it ends up with the other person continuing to message you when you're not interested. And it seems crueler to eventually get fed up and ignore them or keep giving really short, passive-aggressive answers in the hopes they'll take the hint. My biggest pet peeve is leading people on. Greater than awe, an expression of endearment. Greater than awe, shock and bewilderment. Greater than shock and bewilderment. The feeling one has when a woman who set fire to your favorite shirts tells you that she misses you. I miss you too, because sometimes you need to make it about someone else. Then they think you feel a way about them that you don't. Then they have higher expectations of the relationship and are more hurt when those expectations aren't met. If this happens often enough, it begins to be hard to trust anyone who tells you they miss you. When you lie to someone to protect their feelings, you're actually being selfish. You don't want to have to be the bearer of bad news, so you deny them the ability to make peace with the way things are. Make it about them by letting them down gently. I never get that. I get coworkers asking, "Did you miss me? I wasn't aiming at you." I miss you at every opportunity. I miss David Bowie. Depends on why you keep them in your life. If they're a friend, coworker, distant family member, or someone that you care a bit about. But don't miss them simply because you're fine with the few times you do see them or just chatting with them occasionally on the phone, Discord, Facebook. Then just say you miss them back. Most of the time these people who miss you genuinely mean it, and if you say, "It has been a while," or "Me too," or anything other than telling them that you miss them too, then you're being kind of a dick for no reason. Now if it's someone who lives pretty close and you know saying you miss them back means you'll have to put up with the monsieur, then maybe they belong in the next category. If there's someone you don't really like that much and you don't miss them because you quite enjoy not being around them, then why do you even have them on your friends list in your contacts? I knew a guy who claimed he was on the spectrum and blames everything he does on it. But he was such a fucking drag to be around, and I constantly felt like I was babysitting a toddler. I never got any joy hanging out with "Hi monsieur," it sucked. He'd text me that he missed hanging out with me, and finally I just said fuck it. Texted him back and told him how I felt and said he shouldn't text me anymore. If it's someone who is in the second category, someone you really don't like or get along with, but they have no way of realistically visiting you or being more in your life than they're close to someone you do care about, i.e. a shitty brother or your spouse's family, then just say "I miss you too." Lie out your ass and pretend you care. Greater than, then why do you even have them on your friends list in your contacts? To know when the fucker is calling? Well, what an answer! Exclamation mark. And I am not being sarcastic. That was awesome. Coolio. Duly noted. Depends. I can be romantically interested in people but not super emotional, and I can't be phony, so if I like them, yeah, we have some good times. If I met them, yeah, we've had some good times. You can miss people you're not romantically interested in. I was confused by my wife telling me that she missed me daily. Yet I live with her and I kissed her goodbye at 7 a.m. and she was saying this at 11 a.m. It's been 4 hours. WTF, woman? Then I realized that "I miss you" means something different to her. She thinks that if she is thinking of someone, then that's missing the monsieur asterisk asterisk. I learned to just acknowledge that she cares about me and that I'm on her mind asterisk asterisk. I usually reply with something like, "I love you the most," or "I'll be home before you can blink. Have you got any ideas for tonight?" Quote. On the other hand, if it's simply an old acquaintance or friend, they are giving you an opening to improve on your relationship with the monsieur. If you like them, take the opportunity to invite them out. If you don't like them, you could always say, "Yeah, you've been a stranger for a while. Where have you been?" You don't have to be rude. but you can blow them off politely without making plans to see them by asking what has been keeping them busy. Right back at ya. You forgot the finger guns. Congratulations. You've been enrolled in Blink 182 Factoids and Lyrical Clarification. Did you know in the hit song I Miss You, the line, "and we'll have Halloween on Christmas" does not actually refer to the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas? It's actually a cry for help from the lyricist Travis Barker. He suffered a massive drug addiction and left the family's jack-o'-lantern out for 2 whole months. Well, unsubscribe from Blink 182 Facts. Congrats, you have subscribed. Random Nickelback Facts. Did you know Chad Dreamwear dies on his 40th birthday? Which would have been in 2014? Double subscribe to Chad from Nickelback dies facts. Ah, that's sweet. Wide. Too many W's. A quick dismissive ah. If you go ah sounds like you're really moved. Or that they are a puppy. If it's a puppy then fair game, but you're a monster for not missing them back. Thank you. This just happened to me. GF of over a year went on a month-long excursion out of the country with no cellular contact with the outside world. When she got back I expressed how much I missed her and thought about her a lot. She responded with, "Oh, that's nice. I didn't really think about you at all." Not the answer I was looking for, nor one that is really appropriate at all considering our relationship. So now I am single again. Guess I thank her for the honesty, since I learned I needn't waste my energy nurturing a one-sided relationship. Doesn't make leaving her any easier, but I think we will be better off in the long run. Damn, that's cold. Ah, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh my gosh. We just saw each other. Fill in when. While smiling. Depends on if I care about hurting their feelings. K. Nothing. That's what everyone does to me. That's nice. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I feel like this one is great and would be less dismissive if you took out that yeah. Why? Ugh, people who say why to that are the worst. It's a trap. Fuck you, you're my ex-wife for a reason. Wish I could say the same. Now I'm just polite and will say, "I miss you," or some similar positive response to almost anyone, even if I don't entirely mean it. Although, when I was little and my grandmother, whom I disliked, told me she missed me, I straight up told her I didn't miss her back. I wish I had that bluntness now. I tell everybody who I don't have contempt for that I love them. Miss you. The world is dark enough. Let a little sun shine out. I miss me too. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.